Since the rework, Happy Chaos' game plan has simplified a lot. While he does still have a fairly strong set of normals between his kicks and slashes, his main goal is to get the gun out to give full control over neutral and allow for conversions into pressure or combos. When his gun isn't out, using pokes like 2S and far slash along with curse is a good way to control space. A simple but effective way to get the game plan going is to do curse, 5H, then curse again. Since curse moves you back while covering the mid-range with an active hitbox, it forces your opponent to make a big commitment like an IED to punish you. Curse also now seems to have little to no impact on tension balance, so you don't need to worry about curse spam giving you a negative penalty. For a lower commitment, curse 5H then backdashing also gives you the 57 frames you need to lock on. For an extra layer of security, Scapegoat is good as a wall and stopping single hits from getting through. Once it's locked on, it tracks them perfectly, only stopping if you run out of concentration, get hit, or put the gun away with down and H. If you're expecting the curse to hit knowing they're in the mid-range either from pressure or spacing yourself in neutral, curse PRC 5H can force the reticle to lock on quickly since it automatically locks on if they're in hit stun or block stun. While your main goal is to have the gun out, the weaknesses of not being able to block or jump if you want it to stay out will have to be worked around. Keeping yourself spaced out makes it hard for the opponent to reach you before you're locked on. Since it's so strong, they're likely to take more risks to hit you or make you jump, so you can take advantage of this and bait high commitment options to punish with IEDs. Though it's important to recognize when you're too close and need to make yourself safe by just putting it away. Though curse is always an option to keep in mind. For characters with projectiles, it gets a little trickier, especially now that roll doesn't go under them. While it is a tighter window, a number of projectiles can be 6P'd to avoid while the reticle locks on. Worst case, you can put the gun away, jump, or even scapegoat if you react fast enough. Same as before, you can either look out for this option or bait it, then IED to punish them. Some matchups like Axel are harder since you can't 6P or even scapegoat to avoid their full screen options. In these situations, you'll need to rely more on dash block and calling out their options with jumps or IEDs. IED-JH is a great option since it's a strong combo starter, but super jump IED-JS then JH is also strong. It gives a follow-up JP on block which can beat 5Ps if timed well, and paired with up or down RC can lead into high-low mix-ups. While Chaos does have new portal moves, they are rarely seen in neutral at a high level. Steady aim having a long startup at 41 frames, while keeping you locked in place and no quick way to cancel into block makes it difficult to use, especially compared to the quick curse shot under 20 frames that he had before the rework. The benefit of steady aim before was that it would never miss compared to having the gun out normally, but now that locking on is guaranteed and guard crush shots don't exist anymore, steady aim is less important. Since steady aim has 5H for normal shot, 8H for up portal, and 2H for down portal, it can still be useful for frame trapping and building resources. Doing 5H, 2H into focus can leave you +7 while frame trapping. This lets you go into 5H, then curse, ideally when already spaced a bit, to set up a better approach with focus already finished. 5H, 8H into focus leaves you +19, but with the drawback of a much larger gap, though it generally isn't a problem. Steady aim shot into 4K for roll is a faster way to transition into a locked-on reticle and win neutral. Since there isn't a cooldown on steady aim shots, you can shoot multiple immediately or intentionally delay to add frame traps, so mix up your pattern every once in a while. Steady aim shot is faster than waiting for 5H to lock on, so steady aim shot then curse into run up can be good, but you'll want to have done focus already or hope the low or throw works out immediately. Against slower or patient opponents, scapegoat into focus then 5H or steady aim can be strong too. While Farslash used to be probably his least used poke, now that it knocks down on hit while being his faster S-normal, it's pretty useful. Generally, you'll cancel into curse or 5H, where curse is more safe, but 5H lets you go into stronger Oki on hit. If you're spaced, Farslash 5H, then curse is pretty safe unless they're really ready for it. 2K2D typically will end with either curse or 5H, or even curse into 5H. Since curse into 5H is slow, you may want to contest the space with Farslash or 2S. When spaced out, this isn't as important, but it depends on their habits. A second curse doesn't hurt to cover this space more safely while waiting for the reticle to lock. Doing 2D into steady aim, then immediately cursing, is more risky, but if they aren't mashing, it leaves you closer and ready to mix. Ending with 5H leaves you -2 and a bit spaced. You can either contest their approach with 2K or 2S, or back off with backdash or curse. If they FD, 5H can easily whiff, so be careful about getting punished, though curse easily stuffs them. Once the reticle is locked, run up shot into tap dust, run up 2K and 2K roll, run up delayed throw to beat throw protection, and run up backdash delayed shot for a throw bait will be your main mix-up options. Keep in mind that tap dust, roll, and throw will all lose or tie with them throwing, leaving 2K as your main option to keep them conditioned. If they block the mix, you can either spend another shot to try again, or curse to reset to neutral once concentration is low. In the ideal situation, close slash 6K shot sets up better anti-FD pressure, giving a better combo starter low to pair with throw, roll, and tap dust. 2K6K does frame trap mashers, but loses to throw. Super Jump ID down BRC JS is a strong neutral option that sets up a fuzzy with rising JH, but can be a bit tight to get it. His strongest mix-up is the same one he always had of /ID BRC JS into -JH versus 6K or 2D. If you're running low on concentration, doing anything into double quarter circle back H then immediately P will give you a gunshot right into focus super, leaving you +12 if done right. Since the gun gets put away, the pressure isn't great, but strike throw with focus already done before Oki can be good to have. For Oki, 2K 2D 5H instantly locks on the reticle, so dash up meaty is the go-to. This works the same for /6K 5H. With your back to the corner, you can go for a cross-up to steal the corner. 2K 2D focus in reload gives you the same amount of plus frames. It's actually 2+ to auto time a meaty close slash, so run up slight delay close slash based on the distance. Dash up 6K does give a combo without the gun out and is a meaty low, which can be good to throw in. Focus into 5H leaves you +10, so you'll want to do far slash into curse to stall for reticle time. 2S can work too, it's just preference. From far slash curse into 5H, go right into steady aim, then 5H, 8H, focus, or reload to prep for 5H neutral. 6S into 5H doesn't lead to anything, but lets the reticle lock on quick for Oki. Occasionally, 6S can be good to end combos with and get some resources back. From run-up shots, going right into 2D leaves you +5, where 2K 2D leaves you +3, so ideally try to confirm into 2D when possible. Simple throw Oki is focus or reload, then 2S curse 5H. For a safe jump, slightly walk back ID FDJS. Super Jump ID will let you get a cross-up JD. If you buffer a dash into steady aim, then 8H, roll lets you get a cross-up, though it's not meaty. Immediate 5H makes it come out while they're still in hit stun, so the reticle locks on instantly, giving tap dust, low, throw, and roll. Dash jump with JK sets up air dash back JD versus empty 2K. The dash jump can also leave you a bit ambiguous which side you'll land on. In the corner, OTG close slash jump with JP, then JS, HP can be a tricky triple overhead that gives a full combo and can be paired with JS right into a low. Throw into immediate steady aim 8H lets you do focus or reload and be nearly +20. And same as mid-screen, the safe jump works, and immediate 5H lets you be locked on for immediate mix-ups. A tough but strong anti-gold burst OS is dash close slash dash Kara 5H, then close slash 2S hold up back FD. On block you get close slash 2S, and on whiff you get a close slash that doesn't connect, then up back FD. From burst it's best to go right into steady aim, then 5H 8H focus, letting you get ready for 5H neutral. After super wall break, 5H into curse, 5H run up, and IED-JH are all solid options. Happy Chaos's combos now revolve heavily around 6K loops and steady aim into 5-8-5 sequencing for shots. From 5K 2D, if you won't reach the corner, you can do 5-8-5 loops twice to build focus and reload. Close slash 6K 5H pops them up enough for a 5K dash cancel. Near the corner, you can end with 6S into shot before they hit the wall for extra time to do focus or reload, then end with super or curse. But for burst punishes or counter hits, close slash into rising JH is more optimal. IED-JH is also a good starter on its own. Without the gun already out, you'll need to RC to convert from pokes like 2S. When closer to the corner, you can run them up to it and loop without needing any other resources. Here's a corner to corner which is more situational, but it's good to have a route that will always wall break. When using far slash, 2S, and 6S, it's best to OS a curse into steady aim so you can get a full combo on hit and curse on block. Back to corner 2P side switch is easy, just make sure to regular RC, not dash RC, or they won't pop up high enough to run under. Chaos's anti-air 5P is pretty good, and being able to pick up is great. You can also convert from 6P if they're IED height or higher, but it's resource intensive. If you have 6 bullets, you can do the double 5-8-5 loop. You'll only really get a conversion with 6S when the gun is out or using RC, but sticking to the staples of 5K dash cancel shot, 6K loops, and steady aim 5-8-5 will cover practically every combo. To wrap it up, here's a combo for cross-up roll. Happy Chaos is now much more streamlined in his game plan and what he can do. While he does still have many strengths, especially with the new reticle tracking, it comes at the cost of high startup and vulnerability. It's still fairly new into the rework, so I'm sure there's more to learn, but hopefully this helped you get a good grasp on his game plan. Thank you for watching.